The second half of Corner Canyon against SLA. Corner Canyon currently leading 1-0. Tyson now with the ball in the middle. Bit heavy of a touch. He wins the tackle, gets it over. I believe that was Jet to Tyson. Tyson again lays it off. His pass is intercepted. A nice header back. Recovered by SLA over to Tyson on the left-hand side. Kicked out of bounds. The call is blue throw-in. And that is number 6 throwing the ball in. It'll be brought down, chested, cleared. Let's see, recovered by, let's see, that ball is still in bounds. Still in play. White recovering. Tyson with a nice backheeled move. His pass intercepted again. Jet now with the ball. Jet gets it over to Tyler. Tyler swings it over to Tate. Tate over to the right-hand side, over to Parker. And that is, can't tell who that is, 1-2 touch there, cleared out by White. And that ball is still in bounds. White now on the counter attack to the top of the box. Heavy touch there. It was cleared out, recovered by White. Tyler now with the ball. Played up over, recovered by Blue. Blue now crossing midfield, bringing it into the center. His pass intercepted. And a handball called. And so this is Tate who will be taking the kick. He gives the signal. Runs up, chips it up high into the center, headed away, brought down by White, ball dislodged, and it is going to be a corner kick for SLA. Great kick, great follow through by the team, and now a corner kick, the first one of the second half. Signal given. Run up to the ball, played up high into the center. They've got a runner, bounces down just behind Tyson. It's not cleared out quite yet. And there it goes, cleared out by White. It'll be picked up by number 6. Or not. 6 throws it back in over to Tyson. Tyson, a little bit of a rainbow move, still maintains possession. Tripping up over his own feet there. Tyson elects to reset the ball back over to 17. That's Gerald. Gerald plays it over to Brock. Brock gets the ball through. No, his pass is intercepted. And it will be recovered by White on the right-hand side just past midfield. And it looks like Gerald, I believe, will take control of the ball. He resets things back over to Bryson. Bryson has a bit of time, lays it off over to Brock. Brock takes a stutter step, gets the ball up into the center to Jet. Jet maintains possession, gives it back over to Gerald. Gerald still with the ball. Gerald lays it up in the center over to Tyler. Tyler over to number 6. I believe that's Alec. Ball switched over to the far right-hand side. He's got a runner. No flag. Flag is down. Brought inside the box. Looking to corner it. He's got it. Looking to shoot. Sutter steps in with the ball. Deflected off of the woodwork. Unlucky. SLA coming out hard this half. That's exactly what they need to do. And the call is corner kick. So it'll be another SLA corner kick, the second one just a few minutes into the half. Signal, run up to the ball, played low, over to Tyson, back swung out over, cut back on the inside, number 8, inside the box, stuttering over to the right-hand side, looking to turn in, still with the ball, twists, shoots, blocks, wind up, shot, blocked, another shot, picked up by 21, that's Brock, now it's Jet over on the right-hand side, about 5 yards out, he crosses the ball, and that's going to go out of bounds. It is called a baseline. It went out of bounds. The call is corner kick. This will be the third corner kick in a matter of just a couple of minutes. Parker runs up, boots the ball, it is headed away, brought down by Tyler, just outside the box, bodied, shot. Oh, it just goes wide left. And players asking for another corner, but is not awarded. It'll be another goal kick for Corner Canyon. And a couple of, let's see, a substitute there for Corner Canyon, so quick stoppage in play. Ball back in play, Cooper with the high press. Challenge there, and a foul against Tate. White puts the ball back into play quickly. White working the left-hand side. Juan putting up some defense there. Ball cleared out again by Tate. Recovered by White. Cooper trying to maintain the ball in this half. Tyler. Ball dislodged by Jet. White recovers though. White now on the left-hand side. Parker and Tate. Brock. Corner Canyon on the left-hand side. Ball cleared out by Parker. No. White slowing the tempo down, electing to reset the ball back, giving SLA time to get back into their shape. And that ball goes too far, too fast. No foul called, and it will be blue throw-in. It'll be Branson, I believe, throwing the ball in. Branson, his pass almost scooped up. It is eventually. Corner Canyon now trying to build some defensive momentum. Tyson challenging. Forcing Corner Canyon to retreat back. Corner Canyon still in their defensive third. Cooper still staying with his man. Ball at midfield, played up high. They have a run on the right-hand side. Keeper comes out. And White still with possession. Tate on defense. Dislodges the ball. A tackle there for Tate. Tate gets the ball over to Parker on the right-hand side. Not enough. White's going to get there first. Oh, that's Parker right there. Parker. Scissors move. Ball dislodged. Dangerous area for SLA to be in. Ball shot, and it'll be scooped up by Bryson. Bryson's pass not as well as he had wanted it to go, and resulting in a White throw-in at the top of their attacking third, SLA's defensive third. White down by the baseline, crossed in, runner shot, and that one is skied well high. That one is sailing all the way to Corner Canyon. Bryson back over to Gerald. Gerald playing defensive right now. Gets the ball over to down the line on the left over to Tyson. Tyson using his body, staying with the ball. No foul called. Much to the dismay of the blue bench. White now on the attack on the left-hand side. Bringing the ball up. Ball laid off, intercepted, deflected. White will recover though. White brings the ball up to the top. They had a runner, miscommunication. It will result in a goal kick for SLA. Dangerous move there. Brock brings the ball up. Blue having trouble on defense, bringing the ball out of their own third. A nice tackle, won there by Tate. Tate gets the ball over to the left-hand side. Ball tackled away, bodied, and kept in bounds. Recovered to 1-2 by Tate, but White's going to get there first. White now on the attack, building on their momentum, leading with the score of 1-0. SLA on their back heel, sliding in there. Brock gets the ball away. And then White with the ball. Tyler Hinson getting in on there, trying to dislodge the ball. White resets, bringing the ball from the left-hand side. Parker on defense. Ball now in the center. Shot deflected by Gerald. Gerald now to Tyson. Tyson, 1-2 on the left-hand side, trying to get the ball up over to Cooper. Cooper had a nice touch, but it'll be recovered by White. White now in their defensive third. SLA trying to push up high to cause them to stay in that same area. Ball switched over to the far right-hand side. They have a runner. SLA needs to get back on defense there. And that ball is cleared out by Gerald. It'll be White throw-in by the corner flag. Tyler getting a toe on the ball. White maintaining possession, winding up, cross the ball over in the center, cleared out by Tate, I believe that was. Tyson from Jet. Tyson pushed from behind, no foul, wants it. Still with the ball, Tyson now in the middle third, still with the ball unchallenged, laying the ball off on the left-hand side over to number 6. Can he get there in time? No, it's gonna roll just out of bounds, intended for Branson. White. Ball headed away by Branson. Will be recovered by Tyler. Tyler, nice move there. Move to the left-hand side about 10 yards out. Heavy touch, crosses it. There'll be another corner kick for SLA. Windy conditions. The wind is a little bit in the favor of SLA this half, blowing towards the goal. I'm not sure how much that'll help on the corner kick, though. Tyson running in for the... Yeah, he's switching the kickers, okay. Signal given. Runs up. Will this be it again? Ball almost brought down by Brock. It goes out of bounds, though. This close. Ball back in play for Corner Canyon. Cooper putting pressure on. Tyson putting pressure on the defensive line. Ooh, almost getting in there. Tyler challenging. Ball still with White. White plays it on the far left-hand side, and it looks like Bryson will be able to get there. Yes. Bryson rolls it over to Brock. Brock plays it up over to Tate. Tate plays it over to the left-hand side. Over to Parker. Parker takes a touch on the inside. His pass intended for someone. Didn't go anywhere. Picked up by Brock over to Tate. Tate chips the ball down the far right-hand side, completes a pass. Ball now switched over to the middle, cleared out by White. Jet trying to get in on there, putting up some defense. Tyson trying to get in on it. White still with the ball. Jet, no. White switching the field over to the left. It'll be brought down by Tate. Tate with a nice feigned move. Plays the ball over to Tyson. Completes the pass. That ball is out of bounds. The call is blue throw-in. Quickly thrown into Tyson. Tyson beats a man, cuts the corner, still in the center, still dislodged, and a foul called. This will be a scoring opportunity for SLA. This is about 20 yards out. No, sorry, maybe about 22. Looks like Tate Nelson will be taking the kick. A 5-man wall by Corner Canyon. Whistle given. Roll up. Tipped. Diving save by the keeper. It'll be a corner kick for SLA. That was a nice attempt. Signal given, run up, ball going far over the post, cleared out by White, headed out, and brought down by White, cleared out. It'll be Blue who gets there first. They lay it off over to Gerald. Gerald at midfield, lays it up over to Jet. Jet plays it off on the right-hand side over to Parker. Parker working the right-hand side line. A 1-2 touch there. Parker still with the ball, bringing it into the middle, puts it up over to 6. 1-2 over to Cooper. Cooper over to left-hand side. Oh, a miscommunication. And no foul called. And it'll be White throw-in. White throws the ball in. SLA trying to keep it in their attacking third. And that ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Blue throw-in. And I believe that is a couple of substitutes here. We have Ryder coming on for Jet, and we have Harper coming on for Cooper. So this is Branson who will be throwing the ball in. He gets it over to Tate. Tate, nice move, gets it over to Branson. Branson puts it up and over the center, headed away by White. Aerial duel there, and it looks like Blue's going to emerge with the ball. Branson, Maradona move, wonderful. Tried to get another nutmeg, not going to be there. And it looks like White is going to be able to clear this out. No, Tate is able to take control. Tate on the left-hand side, heavy touch, deflected off of his back. It's going to roll out of bat. No, Tate will be able to pick it up, plays it over into the middle. Over to Tate. Tate switches plays it back over to Brock. Brock cuts up on the inside. Now SLA bringing the ball by the line over there. SLA in the attacking third. Tried to get through, no foul. And White emerging with possession. Brock gets there. Ball bouncing back and forth. And a foul called against SLA. Ball put back into play quickly by White. Now in the top of their attacking third. SLA defending. And that ball gets past White. Nice attempt there, but not enough. Bryson drop kicks that ball and it rolls out of bounds. It'll be White thrown at midfield. Ball thrown down the line. Gerald challenging, and a foul called against Gerald. halfway through the second half. Corner Canyon leading 1-0. SLA has had better momentum this half. Ball gets passed, almost hitting the ref there, going against the wind. Corner Canyon now in their attacking third, bringing it in from the left-hand side. Cuts in the center. Parker with the tackle. Parker gets the ball over. SLA recovers, cuts back. Looking for different options back over, and an errant touch there results in a throw-in for White. And Brock will kick that one up high. Be brought down by White. Cleared out by Parker. White's going to get there first. Harper challenging for the ball. It's reset back to their keeper. White now bringing the ball up from the right-hand side. Harper trying to put pressure on. Ball switched over to the left. Nice touch there by White. White now at the top of the left. They have a runner. Nice save by Bryson and cleared out by Brock. What an opportunity for Corner Canyon right there. And Bryson saving the day, keeping SLA in the game. Ball back in play. Brock clears the ball, picked up by Harper. Harper to number 10. And a little scramble there. It's White is going to merge with the ball. White inside the box, looking to cross it. Beat by Brock with the tackle. White's going to get there first. No, Parker. And he's able to keep that ball in bounds. White dancing along the lines, resetting. White trying to switch the field over the right-hand side now. And that ball goes out of bounds. The call is White throw in. White elects to throw the ball back. Played on the ground. Ball gets through. It'll be chipped up there. Picked up by Tyler. Tyler has a nice through ball, but it's going to be too much. It'll be picked up by the Corner Canyon keeper. Corner Canyon rolls the ball out to the left-hand side. Harper with the high press. Ball played over to the right-hand side. Cycled amongst the defensive line. Tyson. And that ball is going to be a blue throw-in. And a substitute, number 19 coming in for SLA. And number 6 coming off. Ball quickly thrown back in. No. Now number 6 has the ball. Clears the ball over the far right-hand side. In traffic. Shot. Deflected. Shot goes wide right. Refs wanting a handball. They're having none of the refs. Oh, man. We'll have to check the replay on that one. The crowd wanting a handball. None awarded.
Go again, Blue!
Corner Canyon escaping with that one. And it looks like Corner Canyon is going to take this time to switch out a player. Ball play on the left-hand side. Harper challenging, putting pressure on. Henry putting pressure on. Tackled away, recovered by SLA. Henry at the top of the box. Lays it over to Harper. Harper sandwiched away. And White is going to maintain possession. White with a 1-2 combination there, trying to get past. Errant mistake there inside the box. Dangerously reset, cleared out by Tate. And it is White throw-in. Ball back in play. White crossing the ball over the left-hand side, headed, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be SLA goal kick. Bryson, no, he's going to give it over to Brock. Brock with the wind at his back over to Bryson. Bryson over to Gerald. Gerald gets it to Henry. Henry in the middle of the field, beats his man. Henry switches it up over the right-hand side. Ball kicked up high. Tyson is going to get there. Tyson looking for some help. Now in the attacking third, about 16 yards out. Tyson trying to cut the corner. Crossed over. Number 6 is there inside the box, looking to do it again. On the ground. Oh, nobody. Straight over to... And the ball goes through. Oh, just off of the post. SLA is the most unlucky. Oh, no foul called there. And it looks like injured player.
Great challenge. Great tackle.
SLA had at least 2 or 3 shots on goal right there. Ball dancing across the line. Somebody just needed to tap it in. It was all right there. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt him. Players pleading for some sort of unclear what exactly whose ball it is. Okay, the ball's going to be dropped. Picked up by Tate. Tate plays it up over to Tyson. That pass is intercepted. White now with the ball in front of their own bench. No foul called there. Tyler Hinson gets the ball in the center. Lays it back off over to Tate. Tate puts it back up in the line. Oh, intended for Branson. Not there. And Gerald hustling over to get that ball. That ball is going to be blue throw-in. Branson throws the ball over to Tyler. Tyler switches it back over to the defensive line. I believe that is Brock there. Brock plays up a high ball, headed down by White. It'll be picked up by Tate. Tate plays it over on the left-hand side over to Henry. Henry shoots up at the top, brought down. Oh, just wide right of the net. How many times can they knock on this door? They just need to find a way to get the ball in the net. Oh, momentum is building for SLA. SLA being able to put together several different offensive plays and runs, but can they get the ball in the net? Ball back in play. Harper maintaining a high press. White playing it on the left-hand side. Challenged immediately. Blue emerging with the ball. No foul called there. Tyler, no foul. Ball deflected, picked up by Blue to Tyson. Tyson on the right-hand side. And foul called against White. And it looks like it's going to be a free kick here for SLA. I believe that is Gerald, maybe, who's taking the kick. Tate getting in the box, providing some height. Here's the run up. Ball up high, and it's going to go well left. Ball back in play. White playing it on the left-hand side. SLA maintaining the high press. Forcing the ball to stay in the defensive third for White.
Come on,
Henry. Harper. Ball cleared out by White. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be blue throw-in. Branson throws the ball in over to Tyler. Tyler tackled away. White will get the ball on the left-hand side, midfield. Ball played over on the left. Parker now on defense, approaching the top of the box. Ball laid off to the left-hand side. Tate with the tackle, intercepted pass, deflected. White recovering. Ball in the box, cleared out by Blue. Ball kicked up over on the left-hand side. It's going to be too much. And it will be Corner Canyon's goal kick.
Pressing.
Ball back in play. Harper again, high press. Forcing White to keep the ball on the left-hand side. Ball kicked out past midfield. It'll be picked up by Gerald. Gerald gets a couple of touches in. It's going to be White throw in. White quickly throwing it into the center, in the box, crossed over, dangerous. Ball still in the box. And that's going to roll out. It's going to be a throw in for Corner Canyon right by the corner flag. White throws the ball in right by the line. Brock on the baseline. And the call is goal kick.
Hey, let's go!
SLA puts the ball into play over to Gerald. Gerald walking the ball up, brings it over to Brock. Brock inside the box still, gets it over to Parker. Parker looking for options to Tate, a little 1-2 there. Gets it over to Tyson, Tyson to Parker. Parker trying to put it in the center over to Harper.
Get up, Blue!
And White with possession at their defensive third. Tate touches the ball, pushes White back. White recycling amongst the defense. Over to their keeper. Now trying the right-hand side. SLA shifting over on the right. Tyler on the challenge. Ball still in the defensive third for White. Tyler challenging again. Branson, no. Hustle, nice. Oh! And a foul called against Branson there. So it'll be a free kick for White at midfield. And there's an injured player on the field, so time is going to stop while that injured player is tended to. And it looks like SLA is going to make a couple of substitutes as well. Looks like number 14 and number 9 will be coming on. Unclear who they will be subbing on for. And so Ryder and Tate coming off. And it's a free kick here for White. White boots it up high to the left-hand side. Wind dragging it down a little bit. Ball, no runner. And Gerald on a foot race. He's able to get the ball and clear it out. And that ball is kicked out of bounds by White. It'll be blue throw-in deep in their own third.
Come on, Harp. Give it everything. Empty the tank car.
Ball thrown into Henry. Henry, and a foul called against White. And some words being shared. Blue boots the ball up high into the center. Deflected up, brought down by Tyler. Tyler, no, White is able to get there. They clear it out. Dancing aerial acrobatics by Brock. Brock brings the ball down over to Parker. Parker, his pass intended for Tyson is deflected, and it is a, let's see, blue throw in front of the White bench. Ball thrown into the center. Windy here. That's Gerald. Gerald over to Parker. Parker again. Lays it back over to Six. Six plays the ball up. Beautiful through ball and cleared out by White. And that ball, because of the wind, stays in bounds. White now on the attack. Through ball on the right-hand side. It's going to be too much. No, he's called offsides. Ball back in play. Six over to Gerald. Gerald over to Brock on the right-hand side. Brock lays it down the line. Pass intercepted and a foul. Ball back in play. Nice over to Jet. Jet. And a foul called against SLA. There's about 5 minutes left in the game. SLA down with the score 1-0 in favor of Corner Canyon. SLA has had a lot of momentum this half, and now Corner Canyon trying to capitalize in the final moments. Final 4 or 5 minutes, ball laid off over the right-hand side, kept in bounds by Blue. Blue back over to Henry. Henry, ball up on the right-hand side. Over to, that was a nice through ball there, intended for Tyson. Nice recovery there by Tyler. Tyler resets back over to Gerald. Gerald over on the left to Six. Six, nice move. Switches the field up over the right-hand side. Brought down by White, intended for Harper. Tyler with an attempted tackle. White seemingly content to just pass the ball around on their defensive line, trying to keep the ball out and away. Jet with the tackle, brought down by Tyler. Tyler dancing over the right-hand side, threw ball over to Harper, cleared out by White. And injured player on the field. Two injured players, one from each team. That's Tyler, who's down for SLA. He's back up on his own accord. And looks like a substitute here for SLA. Cooper coming on. Number 6 coming off. And Corner Canyon still tending to their injured player, who's now getting up. Just over 3 minutes left in the game. Ball back in play. SLA with the ball at midfield. They chip it up high on the left-hand side, intended for Gerald. No, Henry, that ball is cleared out. A nice cross. Looking for a runner, it wasn't there. 9. Throws the ball in high, headed away by White, cleared out by White. Recovered by Brock. His pass intercepted. And let's see. Looks like SLA will recover in traffic. Dangerous territory. They get it over to Gerald. Gerald looking for more options on the left-hand side. Likes to play it more in the center. Now goes over to the left. No trip-up foul there. And then the ref blows the whistle. Ball put back into play from Gerald over to Brock.
Keep moving!
A 1-2 combination there. That ball is going to be too much, and it's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be Corner Canyon's throw in deep in their own territory. And that ball is thrown out of bounds. Unclear if it's going to be a turnover or not. Nope, it will be. So blue throw in. Tyson throwing the ball in. Wind having a factor here on the camera. My apologies. Tyson throws the ball in deep. Headed up. Brought down by White. Jet over to Tyson. Tyson bodying. Letting the ball roll through. It'll be a corner kick for SLA. Tyson will be taking the corner kick. SLA needing some last-minute heroics. Here's the kick, the ball up, wide, headed out by White. It will be recovered by Tyson. Tyson takes a couple of touches, scoots down the line. Ball dislodged, no foul called. Cleared out by White. And now it's a 1v1 speed. This could be dangerous for SLA. Shot blocked by Bronson. Amazing save, keeping SLA in the game with just under 3 minutes left. No, just under a minute or so left. It'll be a corner kick for Corner Canyon. Ball put in play. And Corner Canyon happy to let that ball just build out as much time as they want. Cleared out by Blue. And it will be Blue throw-in here. There's only about 15 seconds left in the half. 15 seconds left in the game. Ball thrown in. Cleared out by Bryson. Brought down by White. And that is the game. Corner Canyon coming away with the win, 1-0.